Right, let's delve into this FP3 session in Bahrain from a Ferrari perspective. And it's a P3 for Leclerc and a P10 for Lewis. And first of all, we have to say that McLaren continues to look scary, man. Piastri, 6 tenths clear of Norris. Another 2 tenths clear of Leclerc. It's looking scary, man. And they may have even more pace. But for Ferrari, there is a positive aspect. I feel like we might just be ahead of Mercedes and potentially ahead of Max. So if we can keep up that kind of gap, we might be able to be lining up on that second row. But I'm really just looking for Hamilton to try and maximize something, because especially in those last couple of runs, he wasn't getting the lap time out there. And he was 6 tenths behind Leclerc in the end. And he winded down back in P10. So hopefully things can work out for him in qualifying, but we'll have to see. But yeah, at the start of the session, no one was really on track. You know, conditions were really hot still, and the wind had also kind of changed direction as well. So it was never going to be representative of qualifying. So guys were just kind of waiting in the garage. Hamilton was doing a couple of runs on the soft, and he was kind of struggling, aborting laps, going wide and stuff like that. But then they came out later, again, when the conditions were a little bit cooler, and it was looking all right. But then when the McLarens came onto the track, that's when we saw how far behind everyone was compared to them. And we even had Gasly on the radio coming on saying, you know, McLaren's looking quick. So that's how everyone knows how quick McLaren is. And they just continue to prove that yet again. But I'm going to be interested to see what happens between those two guys, because Piastri does look like he has the upper hand on Norris. So we might be seeing a Piastri pole. And if he is able to get that, then is he able to convert it into a win? And Verstappen, again, he was struggling to maximize or kind of optimize the setup for Red Bull, going wide a couple of times. And I mean, he wound down in P8, I think, but he didn't really get a most representative time on the soft towards the end. So he should be closer to the Mercs and Ferrari as well come qualifying. But we're going to have to see. But I am hopeful that we can be on that second row, at least with Leclerc. If Hamilton is able to pattern some stuff up, he can be there as well. But we're going to have to see. We also had Leclerc's left wing mirror falling off. Ended up just being a minor inconvenience, as he was able to just return to the garage and get that replaced. But yeah, that did happen during the session. My qualifying prediction is going to be Piastri, Norris, Leclerc, Russell, Verstappen, Hamilton, Antonelli. And then I'll go Hadjar, because V-Carb, they look pacey as well. And then Albon. That's my prediction. And then is there one more spot? Let's give it to Behrman, okay? But let me know what you guys think ahead of qualifying. How are we feeling?